some kind of snake coming up from the water. Oops, there he goes. 31.
Day 31 on the PCT.
A little moist today.
Hey, lady. Thanks for the ride, lady.
De nada.
What's your name again? Maybe I'll see you down the trail.
You better hope so.
Need a little something you can remember me by. Well, good morning there, friends and neighbors. TBone and Boo again with you. Day 31 of the Pacific Crest Trail. And even though we're in the desert, we actually got an overcast day with some heavy mist. Just enough to kind of wet everything down a little bit. So, it's a moist day. But actually it ought to be pretty good. Won't be overheating today. Yesterday it got really hot, and that's one of the reasons I took a 0 yesterday. Let the feet kind of recover a little bit, and then let that one hot day go by before we dive off into the desert. And our next goal is going to be Hiker Town, which is about, give or take, 65 miles down the trail. And so we got this cut up. We're going to try to do some 20-mile days again and get on to the other side. And we'll see how it goes. But right now I'm just walking down a dirt road. That's where it shows the trail. And I'll show you the view once we get back on the solo trail. A little better view. So day 31. We'll see you down trail. Day before yesterday, day 30, got off trail just north of Agua Dulce. And we enjoyed the restaurants in that town. Yesterday, we took a 0 day because I had to let my feet recover a little bit after the 5 days I did coming out of Inspiration. Well, really all the way back to IH-15. Get to that section, and now we are officially, I believe, in section E. Jumped into that this morning, I guess. So, and then yesterday, since we zeroed, we took advantage of, we went into Santa Clarita and hit a laundromat, did a bunch of laundry, ate at a genuine Korean restaurant. And I'm kind of a tough sell on Korean food because I did a little over a year in Korea, the Republic of, back in the early 90s. So I know what good Korean food was, and that was the real deal. Had bulgogi and kimchi, all that good stuff. What I need to do is give a big shout out to all of our subscribers. Our numbers are growing. You guys are doing a great job. The comments are inspiring. Hearing a lot of good comments, a lot of good ideas, and I just need to give a shout out to all you folks and give you credit where credit's due. We appreciate the support, and we hope that we're mildly entertaining to keep y'all engaged. You can tell I'm a amateur YouTube videoing because the one thing I'm supposed to be doing every video is saying, hey, if you like our channel and you're new to our channel, reach out and hit that big subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. We are trying to go monetary with it, with the number of subscribers, and all of the monetary income from the channel is going to be donated in honor of a dear friend of mine we lost last year to ovarian cancer. The money's going to be donated to a scholarship in her name at the school district that she worked at. that's why we're hoping that if you like the channel and you like what we're doing, that you'll hit the subscribe button and you'll forward it on to all those crazy social media lists that you can do that with, and we can keep building our numbers and get some new subscribers and maybe keep them entertained a little bit. But thanks for everything so far, and officially we are into our second month if you've been with us. So we'll see what's gonna lie in store for us in this second month.
Good morning. We are a little north of Agua Dulce in California, and I just dropped T-Bone off, and I'm gonna try to hook up with him in about 10 miles, and that's on a Bouquet Canyon Road, which is next to the Bouquet Reservoir. So I'm gonna head that direction, look at the lake, and also found a little 3-mile hike that has a lot of elevation that overlooks the lake. So that's kind of my plan today, and hook up with T-Bone and see what we're gonna do the rest of the day. I hope everyone else is having a wonderful day. Movie Ranch. I've been seeing those signs around town. They must have several different locations, but they're saying they serve as a base area, filming area, etc. Anyway, just another movie ranch. I'm filling up the diesel across the highway from the Agua Dulce winery. This is where we camped the other night. There's 2 wineries here. You have the Reyes winery and the Agua Dulce. I will say the 50-50 blend, which was a Cave and a Syrah, was really good. I'm driving back down towards Santa Clarita, and then I'll turn up on the Vasquez Canyon Road, and that will take me over to the Bouquet Canyon Road, where I'm needing to catch up with T-Bone about 10 miles in. This is the Bouquet Canyon Road, just past the Texas Canyon Fire Station. A lot of big trees down in the valley, and a lot of curves, but this is the Angeles National Forest. This Bouquet Canyon Road runs up to the Bouquet Reservoir, which is responsible for feeding a lot of LA its water. They've got that California aqueduct and takes the water down to LA. But that's where I'm headed. This reservoir is where they hold the water for that.
This is an interesting part of the trail here on day 31. We're just kind of walking through this grass. It's already turned and seeded out, and it's about waist deep on one side and head deep on the other. And of course, with this fog we got in, there's really hard to see anything. Kind of in this grass tunnel, because we're getting some elevation, and there's just, like I said, it's hard to see anything with the fog. It's kind of unique.
This is the Bouquet Reservoir. It's super foggy and misty today. It's probably a lot prettier, but you can tell it was a lot lower. It's been filled up by the past rains and snow runoff. Yeah, I'd say they've had some runoff. Wow. Deep ruts. Over here, wow. Lots of drop off. Lots of lost road. One quarter of the way to the top. One third of the way up. Still trying to get to the top. Still moving up. Ah, what a shame. All this fog. I can't see a pretty view. After about 600-mile elevation hike straight up. That should be Bouquet Reservoir behind us and mountains on the other side. The TBone just contacted me, so I won't finish this trail, but I'm gonna go back down so I can pick him up at his crossing. Correction, it was 0.62 miles, a little over half a mile, 727 elevation. But now I've got to slowly work myself down, so I better pay attention. I spot Taco. Almost down. Whew, it was only about a 45-minute hike, but dang. Whew, that got my breath going and my legs feel wobbly. Anyhow, I'm headed on down to pick TBone up. This was called Jupiter Loop Trail. It's kind of north of the Bouquet Reservoir, and at least I got some good exercise in and some sweat on.
So that road right there is Bouquet Canyon Road, and it's a east-west road, crosses the trail. You can see where the trail goes down there, and that's about a 10-mile mark for today. So I'm gonna go down there and see if I can't meet with Boo, grab a bite to eat, do a little break, and then get back on the trail for another 10 miles this afternoon. That'll give us 20 for the day, and we'll start hacking through the mileage we need to do to get to Hikertown. So far so good. It's about 11:15 in the morning. Been kind of a different weather day. So here we are, coming on down to the 10 mile here, and then I'll get with you back on trail on the other side of the highway. See you later.
Thank you, nice lady. Nice seeing you. Glad you got to have lunch with me.
Yeah. Way more than I expected.
See you in 13.
Huh?
See you in 13 more miles.
Yeah. How it went from being sun out to cold. Bye.
Well, right across, crossing the highway here at Bouquet Canyon Road, got a water cache, trash can. Looks like maybe a hiker box with some stuff, and a chair to sit in, which is always nice. But I don't need anything, so I'm gonna get back up on the trail.
Green Valley. Well, it's day 31, and I decided to go ahead and hike back in to hook up with TBone. He's finishing up a 23-mile day today, and I was over at the Green Valley Fire Station, put some stew on. It's kind of cold.
Hey, how are you? We just finished 23 miles, so we'll do a little wrap up real quick before we hunker down. We're coming out here at this highway, San Francisquito, at the 478 mile marker. weather like in the low 50s all day with fog and overcast. It was really strange, actually. Yeah, so we're gonna try to hunker down and get warm and kind of do a closeout on this for day 31 on the PCT. And we will we'll see you tomorrow morning.